It's Saturday, I'm mobile, and it's time for an update. Okay, I'm more mobile than I was, and I am still being careful, but some things got done in the last week or so. Not sure if I covered this on the last one, but I got the lawn done and the yard cleaned up, so that's looking a little bit better, although more stuff has fallen. So, um, let's see what it looks like up here. I had gotten, I think, probably before the last one, I had backfilled in here because they were going to put in the transformer, which they've done. And that kind of takes care of the front yard. It's pretty simple. But let's head to the side, where things have changed a bit. If you haven't really been following along, if you haven't come by in a couple of weeks, honestly, not many people are watching these. Someday, maybe, it'll all catch on. But I have cleared the bottom and planted seeds, so I've got some new stuff in here. Mainly, let's see. Yeah, I did the Simpson lettuce on this end, and I'm trying again for the iceberg lettuce on that end. The Swiss chard was already there. The nasturtium, I had a couple of these that were growing in the 6-packs, so I went ahead and put them in. I've planted various other salad crops. I'm trying to remember what I have here now. Okay, yeah, carrot, scarlet Nantes. We've got the Danvers, and we've got the Atomic Red. And then in the back, I've got the nasturtium, already mentioned. Let's see, spinach. I'm trying to grow the Giant Noble. We'll see if that happens. And way in the back here, I've got the radishes, which it looks like we've got our first sprout already. And it's only been a few days. The dates on there no longer apply. I just reused the labels. And then we already had the chives, and in the back I've transplanted the scallions. I'll show you that in a minute. But also just now I decided to go ahead and clean up some of what was up here. I already had some carrots growing in there. I left them alone. They're doing okay. Everything else has been pulled out. I'm leaving the stakes for now. Up above, I'd have to get close. I've already climbed up once. That's already taken a chance. But if you look really carefully, maybe right next to the oh, why do I always forget what it's called? The Hawaiian tree there on the right. On the left, I've got the green bell pepper. There's another one growing on there. That's good. And I went up and I decided to pull down the vines that were growing up the hill because I'd pulled so much out from here. I thought everything was basically dead. Well, there's a vine still living and looking half decent. So I decided to pull it off the hill and drape it back down over there. So that area will be for whatever this is, and hopefully it grows and gives me something. But while I was up there, I started pulling a vine and had it disconnected, so I mean it was going to die now that I'd kind of pulled it and realized there was something on it. Found a few little, so I'm going to guess that this is a baby acorn squash, and these two are little baby watermelons. So I think I'm going to make this the thumbnail. They're just so sort of cute. I haven't cut them open yet, so I'm not sure what they are. But that's what it's looking like here on the side. Now for tradition, let's go in the back. Okay, let's see what we got over here. We've got more nasturtium. We've got a tomato plant going crazy. Actually, looks like we got carrot in here. Oh, that's right, I planted carrots in this, not realizing that the nasturtium was going to come up. So at some point I'll have carrots. I've got this nasturtium, which has a nice flower on it. And I've got cherry pick peppers. Yeah, that makes me happy. Look, I've got a tomato that's starting to change color. Makes it easier to see amongst this bush, this crazy layered bush. Unfortunately, the black crim did not make it. I guess I'll try again next year, try something different. Let's see. We've got the poblano peppers. I don't see any sign of actual peppers on there. I've got a different pepper there. I think that's actually another cherry pick pepper. It's just tiny and it isn't giving me much. Lots of basil. We're not even using it. So maybe I don't plant quite so much basil next time. I planted it along with the tomatoes thinking that would help because they're supposed to help each other. Then I've got a hybrid Nikita sitting over here, which is starting to go kind of reddish. So I should probably pick that sucker because I think it's supposed to be yellow to begin with. So that's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at something on the other side. Alright, so over here I haven't quite gotten to some of the sprinkler stuff. I hope I can get to that in the next few weeks. The bougainvillea is doing very well. I had to trim it back a bit. Makes me happy, but then, wait a minute. Purple orchid tree is a bit taller now, isn't it? Woohoo! Look at that! It's getting really big. It's starting to look a little bit more like a trunk. I mean, yeah, it's only maybe half an inch, but, you know, when it gets to 3 inches or so, this thing will probably be peeking over the roof and starting to give me lots of flowers. That'll make me real happy. So, I wanted to give you guys a positive update this week. Things are doing much better. I'm feeling much better. The knee's not perfect. I'm still trying to be kind of careful, but overall, I'm doing better. And among other things, while I've been kind of stuck inside or limiting myself on physical activity, I'm getting back to the Garden of Light stuff. So hopefully some kind of update soon on that. I've got something I've ordered up, something that's going to make it a bit more special. And I'm starting to rework some of the lights. I got to go through some of the batteries. They don't last forever. So I got to go figure out which batteries are good, which batteries are not so good. Cleaning the lights up, rewiring them a bit. I'll explain more about that later, but yeah, things are doing better. I'm feeling good. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, take care of the ones around you, and may your thumb be green.